What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another model home tour. My name's Justin. I'm with the Rookeeper Home Team, and you're on our channel, Everything Jax Real Estate. In today's model home tour, we are checking out the Hamilton floor plan built by Riverside Homes here in Silver Landing, a community within Silverleaf here in St. Johns County. This Hamilton floor plan is a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom floor plan. It's a 3-car garage. This specific one with the bonus is 2,750 square feet. And the price without the bonus, which is roughly 2,100 square feet, starts around $535,000. Now, a couple things I want to highlight as we're going to be walking through this home is that they have nice 10-foot ceilings with 6-foot windows as their standard for this home. And it's a very open floor plan with the bonus, with separate spaces for the master bedroom, the other bedrooms, and even the loft, which could almost be used as a mother-in-law suite as well. Now, before we get started on this video and the walkthrough, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell so you get notified when we post more content like this in the future. Also, make sure you stay till the end because we're going to be going over some different builder incentives that Riverside is currently offering here in Silver Landing in Silverleaf. All right, now let's go ahead and check out the Hamilton. All right, let's go and check out the Hamilton. So first thing you're gonna notice as we first come up is, again, they did a nice front porch, a great space to be able to hang out, and ultimately is a very usable front porch, which is always a nice thing. It's not just kind of there for show. It's got some depth to it, which definitely does help. They also did recessed lighting up here, which is very nice. And you have a lot of natural light, as you can see, with a lot of the windows in the front of this house. So first thing we're doing, we're gonna come on in. And when you first come into the home, you're gonna notice right away the wood inlay on the ceiling, along with some nice crown molding to really highlight the space, make it feel a little bit bigger. Because again, these are 10-foot ceilings, but that wood inlay probably makes it a little more 11-foot where you see these tray ceilings in the home. When you first come in though, you'll also notice here, we have our office. So the office is very well sized. They do not have a door currently. However, you could do a single door, could do French doors. It is an option that you could do with the builder during the design center structural options process. And definitely depending on what you're looking for here. The beauty of it is it can be an office, or it can also be a bedroom because it does have a closet and a window, plenty of windows honestly, and all it would need is a door to really make it a true conforming bedroom. It's a really good size. Use some greener tones here with the paint for this room. Really, I think highlights it, makes it look kind of, lighter, brighter, a little refreshing. Now on the other side of the office, you're gonna have your door to your garage, and you're also gonna have a little mudroom. Again, great for when you come in, you can take off your shoes, you don't have to walk around the house with them. Or if you've been working out in the yard all day, you also have your laundry room right next to the garage, where again, you can drop your clothes off. As you can see here, the builder, they actually did the sink in here with a quartz countertop, a little bit thinner quartz, but still nice to have. And they did do shelving throughout. This would be an upgrade with the builder, but it gives you an idea of what you could do if you wanted something similar in your own home. So that's gonna be all in the front of the house. Now, as we continue through, we have this little walkway to our living, dining, kitchen. Ultimately, it does not have a formal dining room. It is open to the rest of the house. You could use the office in the front as your formal dining room if you wanted to, but this is more of an open floor plan, so they did not go with it there. And one thing you'll notice here too with the kitchen, the island does face the side of the house, not the back. You do see that a lot more now here in St. Johns County. Overall, it's one of those things that, I'd love to hear your comments in the comment section. What do you think about a kitchen where the island faces the side of the house versus the back? Do you prefer it that way? Or would you prefer to have it face the back and face the living room? Now, with Riverside, they did do a very nice, appears to be granite countertop. Could be quartz, but appears to be granite. And you'll also see that they did a two-tone with the cabinets. So what that means is, for the island, they used brown. The rest of the space, they used the white cabinets. But the two-tone does kind of give it a nice feel. Kind of breaks up all the white. And they, as you can see, they have the built-in trash. They have the soft close in all of the cabinets. So again, if you like to just slam stuff, now it looks like they may not have it on the doors, just the drawers. But if you like to slam stuff, Kind of keeps you from accidentally sealing it too hard. Gas community, which is very nice. And this one thing I want to highlight here too. So they almost did more of a terracotta kind of color with the backsplash, with the subway tile backsplash. In the comments section, let me know what your thoughts are on that. Do you like this terracotta look? It's a much more distinct, very much a highlighted feature of the home. Definitely stands out. Question is does it stand out in a good way or a bad way? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Personally, I haven't seen something like this before. I actually can kind of dig it with the way that they've laid this house out with their finishes and with their staging. As you can see here, you have your microwave, you have your double oven. So if you like to cook, very nice option to have. Most likely that is an upgrade with the builder. You have your dishwasher next to your sink where it should be. Fridge built in as well, so to speak. Again, still plenty of cabinet space as it goes up to the ceiling. They did the crown molding throughout here as well. Just really highlight, really give it a very high-end luxury feel throughout the whole house. So next, we're gonna look at the pantry, which is fairly good size. You know, it's not gonna be the largest pantry you'll ever see. It's not gonna be the smallest. They did add some additional shelving in there, but definitely nice to have it off of the kitchen to where you're not having to go too far to get to your stuff that's in the pantry. Also, the island does have built-in power. It's a great bonus to have that, to have those outlets there. Typically, you'll see that nowadays in new construction, but if you ever have the option to have it or not to have it, always one of those things we would suggest you do with the builder. It's easier with the builder than after the fact to add electricity. So next, we are actually going to check out the 2 guest bedrooms and the guest bathroom on the downstairs. So with the guest bedroom and bathroom, the bedrooms are fairly well sized. Ultimately, they did not do the crown molding in the bedrooms. Still have your 10-foot ceilings, which is nice. As you can see, this is laid out with 2 single beds with a nightstand in the middle. Bedroom sizes, it's not too bad. It's a little bit smaller, but still fairly good size. Closet, they did do the smaller French doors. So no bifolds. They did the taller doors. These are 8-foot doors. Full wood. So overall, it's a really good space, especially if you have young kids. Definitely should be plenty for them. Then you're going to have your second bedroom. Second bedroom, similar size. Now this one they laid out with a single queen. Could be a full, probably a full. And you have 2 nightstands, one on each side. So most likely, again, this would probably be the main bedroom that you would use for if you did have kids. The other one could be an office if you're not going to use the front room as an office. But the 2 bedrooms are probably about the same size overall. And the other one might actually be a little bit bigger. And then this one does have the single closet door, but does have a walk-in closet. So very nice to have that. Like I said, this is partially why you'd probably use this as the main bedroom, because again, it does go, as you can see. So next up, we're going to check out the guest bathroom. So this guest bathroom obviously is what most guests are going to use. Ultimately, they did do a double vanity, which is nice. They use that thinner quartz again in here as well. Again, all that goldish hardware throughout to match. This one does not have mirrors, but they obviously would add mirrors as it gets closer. They just don't have them currently yet. And then for the shower tub combo, the beauty is they did go all to the ceiling with the tile. And they almost look like a fish scale kind of tile, which I actually kind of like. Obviously being here in Northeast Florida, the fishing community is very large here. We actually have the most bodies of water that you can fish on really in the state, between the saltwater, freshwater, brackish water mix. So definitely kind of a nice touch there. A little bit darker of a space because they do only have a handful of lights in the fixtures they used. But ultimately, still a very nice space. You could always make it brighter with other kinds of light bulbs, other kinds of fixtures. But ultimately, let me know your thoughts in the comments section. Do you like how it's a little bit darker in here? Or would you have liked it maybe a little more brighter? And then you have your linen closet as well off of the bedrooms and bathroom. Very nice to have that, obviously, next to the bedrooms and bathroom. And the next up, we're actually going to go up to the bonus while we're here. So a nice thing that Riverside did with this model is they did do the wood treads all the way throughout. And they almost kind of match the color as the first floor tile, which is a wood look tile. And ultimately, the wood tread, it's a nice touch. They continue it with the wood handrail throughout. It's not a straight up, so you do have a little bit of a platform here, about we'll call it 2/3 of the way. And then you also have another platform at the top, which if you've ever tried moving furniture, could be good, could be bad, but it does give you a little bit of a break with the furniture if you needed to take it. So up here at the top, we have our loft. So the loft is a great space. Again, if you want to use it as a mother-in-law area, this could be where their living room is for a family member. If you have kids and you want the kids to have their own space to hang out with their friends, this could be almost like a game room, so to speak, a den for them. Plenty of natural light with it, obviously, plenty of recessed lighting. It is hooked up and ready to go for a ceiling fan. They just have not added one. Obviously, they have a little desk over here as well. You could continue that same theme. But overall, really good sized loft for the second story bonus. Also up here, you're gonna have your second bathroom. This bathroom, again, they actually went with a darker cabinet. Kind of went away from those gold you see downstairs with the fixtures, with the hardware. Again, they did do the thinner quartz. Tile up to the ceiling, a little more basic tile, but a lot of builders can do that with their second story when they have these models. But very clean space. Even though you have this angle here, you still have plenty of room, so you're never going to necessarily hit your head. But overall, nice space for upstairs. And you also have your fourth bedroom upstairs as well, which again is what can kind of make it that mother-in-law wing if you want it. And this fourth bedroom, similar size as the first two, and ultimately has plenty of natural light, has the closet as like the first one has. So again, you have your double French door kind of look to it instead of the bifolds. Now up here, as you can notice, they went with their more standard door height. So where downstairs you had 8-foot ceiling or 10-foot ceilings with 8-foot doors, up here you still have those 10-foot ceilings, but they only did the 7-foot doors. So it definitely does make a difference from a feel standpoint. So all in all though, great loft up here, great kind of separation of spaces so far. If you have more of an adult kid or an older kid, this could be a great space for them. Kind of gives them their own space away from you, gives you your own space away from them if that's what you're looking for. You still have the 2 bedrooms downstairs for maybe younger kids, maybe again guests, but ultimately very well laid out up to this point. So next up, we're gonna head back downstairs and we're gonna check out the living room and the master bedroom. So again, most homes nowadays in Northeast Florida, you're gonna have that open floor plan, that open concept. And this floor plan is no different with the Hamilton. And so ultimately, they're gonna keep the kitchen, the living room, and even sometimes the dining room all kind of open together to be able to give guests, be able to give the homeowner the ability to entertain, to be around each other at all times. And ultimately, less walls are kind of the way that things have gone recently. And that is what you see with this floor plan. So again, really good sized living room, great decor that they chose. Again, this one also has that wood inlay on the ceiling with the recessed lights, with the crown molding. So overall, it definitely does give you that high-end feel that you would expect to get at a home of this price point. Now, I say all that, most likely a lot of this is going to be upgraded because this is a model, but it does give you a feel of what you could do with a space like this with Riverside Homes if this is the floor plan for you. So next up, we are actually going to check out the master bedroom. So the master bedroom is going to be separated from the rest of the bedroom, so it is a split floor plan. Still on the same side of the house, but separated further towards the back. And this master bedroom definitely feels like a little bit of an oasis because you are separated from everything. You have your door. As you come into the space, first thing you're going to see is you actually have, I'm not going to open it right this second, but you do have your linen closet here. And then you also have your 2 other closets that are separated. Potentially with Riverside, they might have it set up in a way where you can actually just separate the wall and have it one big closet. But you have 2 really well-sized closets in this bedroom that are both walk-ins. So a his and a hers, or as we like to joke, maybe a hers and a hers. But ultimately, very good sized space, very good sized closets. As you can see here, they did the wood inlay with the recessed lighting, with the crown molding in the master bedroom as well. So even though it's 10-foot ceilings, it feels like 11-foot ceilings. It is 11-foot with the tray ceiling. They did a lot of lighter colors here. Obviously, you have a king-size bed, end tables, little couch for relaxing on, or a little couch to be able to read your books on. And it opens you up to your master ensuite. So your master ensuite, you have your tub and your shower separate. They did a nice, really big oval-shaped tub. Natural light with the window as well. And they also did for the shower, they did the seamless glass with 2 different shower heads. So you have your normal shower head and you also have your rain head. So you, depending on what you want to use it for, on what day, you can use both heads, one head. It really all comes down to what you're looking for. They also did the little nook here for your shampoos, for your soaps, built in. They did more of a larger subway look tile with how they did this with this tile. And they did it to the ceiling, which I love. Always nice when the builder goes to the ceiling. It just gives it more of a finished look, which is always, again, if you're going to be spending this kind of money, typically what you want to see. You also have your water closet over here on the other side. So water closet here. And then you also, as you can see here, have your double vanity. This double vanity, again, they did the white cabinets in here as well. They did do more of an upgraded countertop here. So this granite kind of matches the granite in the kitchen. So overall, very nice touch, in my opinion. And that's gonna be your master ensuite. So overall, what I do love about this floor plan is just the size of the master bedroom, the size of the master ensuite, the upgrades that this floor plan has with the bonus as well. These are things that are all typically negotiable with the builder as far as figuring out which upgrades you would want, figuring out what makes the most sense for you and your family. But definitely with this model home tour, what you're seeing is you're seeing what you could do with Riverside Homes here in Silver Landing. So now we are going to end on the back porch. And this back porch, one of the things I do love about it, it most likely has been extended from the original plan, so that would be another upgrade. But with this back porch, it's a very big space, very open space. I mean, obviously you have your table out here, you have your coffee table, you have plenty of seating for you and for guests, and ultimately really just allows you to have almost an extension of your living room out here on really nice days here in Florida, which we do have more of those than not. They also did the tile or the pavers for the floor, and obviously this could all be screened in. They just did not on this model, but ultimately you could easily screen in as well if you wanted to. And the beauty too is it is all underneath the same roof line as the rest of the house, which typically is better to do with the builder when you're building, because it could be more expensive or it could just not have the same look if you ever wanted to extend your back porch after you build the home. A couple of things I want to highlight before we finish this up. You do have, because it's a gas community, you have your gas hookup out here. They also already have the hookup here for a TV to hang on the wall. So you have your outlet up here as well. So overall, I mean, it's pretty much a ready to go space for entertaining for you and for your guests, which is something I do love about this floor plan. So that is going to wrap up the model home tour of the Hamilton. All right, now, what did you think about the Hamilton floor plan here with Riverside Homes? Personally, I do enjoy the fact that you do have that bonus upstairs. It makes a very big difference. And honestly, it's something that we always suggest to people when they are building a new home, is if the builder does offer up the ability to do a bonus, it could be in your best interest to add it, because the additional square footage you'll get from and price you'll get from it down the road typically outweighs the cost to put it in at the time that's being built, and you can't always do it after the home's been built. Also, if you have any questions about Riverside Homes, about this floor plan, or about Silverleaf in general, down below in the description of this video is a link to my calendar. Feel free to set up a time for us to meet face-to-face or through Zoom to go over your family's wants and needs for here in Silverleaf, or really any neighborhood here in St. Johns County. Also, thanks for staying until the end. in regards to the builder incentives currently being offered by Riverside Homes, Riverside is currently offering, if you use their preferred lender, $10,000 towards your closing costs. Now keep in mind, this is always subject to change, but currently they are offering $10,000 to use towards your closing costs, which is a big benefit and could be, some savings there to use towards some design center options for the home. Also, as always, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and ring that bell so you get notified when we post more videos like this in the future. That's one thing we always pride ourselves on, is we want to help grow this channel, and part of growing the channel does come from your support, the audience, and so we really do appreciate it. All right, now, until next time, I'll see you guys in the next model home tour.